Cerenity, Classic, your favorite girly pop buddy, girly pop buddy, your girly pop buddy, girly pop buddy, Oh my goodness, oh my gracious, what is this? Is this the first actual episode of Talking Down the Rabbit Hole? Whoa! Let's go! Yippee! Oh, let me turn up the music just a bit. But hello, everybody! Hello, sweetie buns! Hello, pillows! Hello, net chatting members, small and tall! Welcome to Talking Down the Rabbit Hole! The fun show where the fun show where I find your Oshi and we just chat it up, baby! Woo! Ready to chat it up. Our first guest today, the wonderful, the amazing, the comfy, the sweetheart. I could go on all day. PillowDear! Hello. Thank you so much for having me. I'm super nervous, but I'm very thankful that you invited me here. I've never been on a talk show before. Really? Oh my god. Wait, girl, I'm so grateful for you to be my first guest on this talk show. Thank you, and thank you for letting me be your first talk show. Oh my god. I'm very honored that you asked me to be your first guest. I was so shocked when you came to me, but I was like, oh, little old me. But I'm very happy to be here, and I hope that I can answer all of your questions and chat with you well. And I'm so excited. I was so nervous. I was so nervous asking because, like, I look up to you a lot, girl. You are such a phenomenal creator, as we are going to get into. Oh, stop. But, like, I don't know. You, I feel like, are quite a staple in the VTubing sphere, in my opinion, of just, I don't know, you put such quality and such amazing work out there. So I truly feel so honored to have you on, and I'm just so thank you again for your time. Thank you, Cerenity. I mean, it means a lot to me that you feel that way. I didn't realize that I was sort of cute in that way, but I'm always trying my best. I'm kind of just a girl. I try to reiterate that a lot, that I really am just some dream entity. And I'm always trying my best, but, you know, stuff like this is really creative and cool, and you've been working so hard for this, so I have to commend you for that, too.
Oh my god, girl.
Like, this is really cool.
Thank you.
It's amazing.
Oh my god, you're making me blush.
You have this whole studio here, and I know that so much of this is so thought out, and you've been working so hard, so, you know, thank you for allowing me to be a part of your hard work. That means so much to me. Thank you.
Oh my god, now I'm running the thing.
No.
No, but, you know, sure, you may be just a girl, just a dream entity, but you are a hard-working girl and dream entity. We are both equally hard-working. How about that? Equal.
I'll take it.
What happens when you put two girls who can't take a compliment but love complimenting people in a room?
It's so hard to take a compliment. Like, I'm like, I didn't do that much, but
I get it.
I never know what to say. I've never been good at compliments at all.
It's hard. Like, I don't know, because part of it is, I don't know, it's not that it's hard to be proud of your own work, but it's hard to be like, yeah, I did that. Because it's like, you're humble. You're very humble. And that's a good thing.
Stop.
Okay. Well, how about we get, let's take it back. Let's ask some questions, yeah? Let's ask some questions.
Oh, some questions?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright, first question. Who's your favorite cartoon dog?
She was like, I just thought of a question earlier that I'm going to ask you. What is your favorite cartoon dog? So, luckily I've had time to think about this one, because the thing is, everyone, our studio audience, my memory is very, very, very bad, and I have very bad ADHD. I basically can never remember anything, and so when I put on the spot for things, my brain very much gets foggy, and I'm like, I don't know. But I know this one because I had time to think. Jake the dog. Jake the dog is my favorite cartoon dog. Jake the dog.
Woo! And the crowd went wild. Best answer.
What is your favorite cartoon dog?
I don't know, man, 'cause Jake's really up there. Like, I really like Snoopy. He's just really cute.
Snoopy's very cute.
He's just a cute guy. I like him a lot. But I also really like Scooby. I feel like Scooby-Doo for moral support, even though he's not gonna really be moral support, he's gonna get scared with you. But you need that validation, you know? Like,
yeah, you need to, like, if you get scared or sad about something, you need someone to be scared with you.
Exactly.
Otherwise, you feel, like, bad about it. So, Scooby is very good. Scooby is very good.
He'll see you. If you're scared, he'll be like, Raggy, me too.
What, Raggy?
Oh, so cute.
I get you.
That Raggy added 3 years to my life. This stream is healing.
Raggy.
You know, I'm sorry. I like to try and come up with transitions for questions, so this was gonna be crazy. Scooby had some humble upbringings, and you know, you could probably say the same for yourself, right?
oh yes, of course. Yes, the Scooby is known for Scooby's humble upbringings. Yes, of course.
But I wanted to ask, what inspired you for content creation? Much like how humble Scooby-Doo started with the Mystery Incorporated.
So I guess I get asked this quite often. because I think everyone is curious about how everyone's. It's kind of, I don't know, but it's a very simple story and one that I've, like I've told a few times, but it's very deep and close to my heart. It's kind of a reiteration of I'm just a girl, because that's how it started. I was just a girl. I didn't really have any experience whatsoever. I had no real plan. It wasn't something that I started really with any intention to become, like, I wasn't like, I'm gonna do this and become a millionaire. Like, because I think a lot of people do get into content creation, out there with a plan to be like, I'm gonna become the next Mr. Beast. Like, that wasn't, for me, it was just, it was another way to, well, sort of express myself and get away from a lot of the troubles that I was going through at the time. It was very difficult for me around that time. I felt like I didn't really have anywhere. I didn't really have much of a space to be in. And it was a very lost feeling, a very lost time of my life. And so I really needed an outlet. And at the same time, I wanted to help and find other people who were also struggling in the same way I was. And so I had a phone. My phone was like so old. It couldn't survive without being on a charger. You took it off the charger, it was dead. It was really bad. So I went to the guest room and I sat down on the floor. I turned on the camera app with my phone downwards and I just talked for like 20 minutes. I looked up free editing software on my phone. I downloaded a picture off Google. I put the picture over the video and I pressed upload. And that was my first time ever making a video. And it was like that for probably like 2 years. I don't really remember, maybe a year, maybe 2. But it was a whole lot of just making videos with no equipment and no experience. There was also no editing whatsoever because I didn't know how to and I didn't have an app to do that. And so that meant if there was any scratching from like my dogs, any meowing, any creaking, I didn't know how to edit it out, so I just had to redo the whole thing. And there was no script, so I just had to re-improvise again.
Oh my god, wait! So every time, you would just take it from the top?
Yes, I would start from the beginning again, because I didn't know how to edit it out.
That's
so sometimes
insane.
Sometimes I would be close to the end. I would be like at a 19 minutes and then like a sound would happen and I'd be like, well, gotta scrap it. And that was very common because I had some dogs at the time and they would scratch at the door or bark or a cat would knock something over. So it was very common. And yeah.
The fact that you wouldn't get discouraged or demotivated, you just were like, I got it, alright. Take it from the top. That's so impressive.
Yeah. I mean, it was really just a hobby because, like I said, I wanted to put something out there, and I also wanted to make something to help other people and express myself, and that's just what I did. It's just a thing that I found that I could do, and I didn't have any equipment or anything, so it wasn't very high quality, but it was just something I could do.
I do. It is, honestly, I think really beautiful that the way all of this started for you was finding or realizing well, if I don't have a space that fits for me, I'm just gonna make one. But from that, you've made a space for so many people that have felt the same way without even knowing. And that's something that's so beautiful that, even if it was not the first intention, just sort of what's become of it. That's just such a wonderful thing,
It really means a lot to me that you say that, specifically because something I preach a lot, and if anyone ever like tunes into my streams and they're like, at the end of it, I'll talk about like, oh, community stuff, or sometimes in the middle I'll say like, oh, I'm so happy that pillows do this things together. A big reason that is so important for me and why I try to create community is because I started with no community. I didn't have anyone. I was alone. I felt like I had no friends. I felt like I didn't have any support in my life, and so I strive now to make a community so I can help those who also felt like I did. It's very cheesy, but it's something that motivates me a lot.
It's not cheesy at all. Or if it is cheesy, who cares? Everyone loves cheese.
I guess so.
Even lactose intolerant people love cheese. So...
I do love cheese. My favorite's Parmesan.
Oh, Parmesan's good. I'm a cream cheese girly. I like that she can be savory and sweet.
That's true. That's true. Wait, is cream cheese its own type of cheese?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not sure at all.
I just never. I guess it would be like I don't know.
No,
like,
you're right, because it
I
doesn't
don't think
have its own
I don't know.
name. Because like all these other cheeses do have their own name. Like
I think cream cheese is just a dairy product like yogurt is.
Have I been lied to by Big Dairy?
I don't know. I'm just saying that. I could be wrong.
Have you heard of the cheese caves? Like somewhere in America where we have like a bunch of cheese, like just hidden.
Yeah.
I think about that.
Don't let me near the cheesecake. I will destroy everything.
Don't let me in. I think we just need to raid the cheese caves. I want to get some of that cheese. I want to get some of that good.
I agree.
Wait, I'm not gonna Google if cream cheese is its own cheese. But you bring up a really good point, because there are cream cheeses like mascarpone, which is a creamy cheese, but it's not cream.
But it's not a cream cheese. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, Big Dairy's been lying to us this whole time.
I just blew your mind.
Cream cheese is apparently its own cheese. Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat. Chat is here for fact-checking only about cheese.
Thank you, chat. Arigato.
But no, back to the cheesy part, which is, I think community is something that often just happens with content creation. Like, people come together with this one great thing that brings them together, which is you. But for that to have been something that means so much, and to see what you've built from that, I don't know, that's amazing, like, especially on the internet now. I say this a lot because it's true. People on the internet have anonymity. They can act however they want. And the fact that you have built a space where these people choose to act with kindness, like, first and foremost, it's wonderful. What you've done is made something so wonderful. And, I hope Little Pillow, that girl who started with just a recording app on her phone.
I don't think she'd believe it. She'd be like, I can't do that. I didn't do that. Honestly, it's still hard to believe. I still feel like I am that Little Pillow a lot of times.
Well, she's still part of you. She never leaves. She just grows alongside.
Of course, I'm a part of everyone. I'm a dream entity after all.
That is true. You are. You are part of
I live inside your head.
Yeah. I did want to. Did I put this question in? I don't think I did. I did want to ask it though. It was another random question. Do you believe in, like, okay, so dreams. Do you believe in, like, dream messages? Because you are You are the entity in there, so you would know.
Well, yes. As a dream entity, I can go into people's dreams, and although I cannot control them completely, I am able to influence parts of them. And if I see that in your life something bad is happening, I might write in big red letters, "Get rid of that girl." You know?
Sorry. That's so good though. You're like everybody's cosmic owl in a good way.
I am just the entity that lives in your head. Oh.
Oh
That's
my
all.
gosh. That is so fun though, you know? Like, it's fun being able to get glimpses of everybody through their dreams. Like,
Yeah.
exploring dreams
Oh,
must be such
I
a fun
also
time.
live in their head too, so I can be around whenever you're doing anything. Because daydreaming counts as well. And imagination.
Wait, really?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh! Wait, I didn't know daydreaming counts! This is such a fun
Yeah,
space
so
to play in!
even when you're daydreaming, I'm there too.
Oh my god, so when you are at when somebody is at work, back when I was at my office job, listening and daydreaming about my OCs, you were there! You saw everything!
Yes, maybe I was playing one of your OCs.
That's even better!
I was there.
You were there, you saw the play-by-play, and you can give constructive criticism on how the daydream could go better next time!
Yes. Exactly.
Though, okay, to get back on point though, sorry, rabbit holes, as you know, rabbits dig a lot, and sometimes we dig into separate tunnels that go all over the place.
It's okay, Serenity.
I just get so
Deja vu,
excited.
deja vu.
Thank you. But so when you first started, back just when you were first uploading, what were some challenges? Like, already you talked about having to start all the way over just from interruptions, which I can't even imagine how you stayed motivated through that, because I feel like after interruption 3, I feel like I don't even remember what I said. So like, and the fact that it's all non-scripted
Well, I
too.
usually didn't remember what I said.
It's so impressive though.
It's kind of a situation where it's like, what were struggles? And the answer is kind of everything was a struggle. It was something that was also secret. I didn't really tell anyone about it. But I didn't really have anyone to tell except for like my grandma. But it was a thing that was very, I just didn't share with anyone. But I guess it was also the struggles of not having any proper equipment, not knowing how to edit, not knowing anything, not having anyone I could go to for support with help with this kind of stuff. I think that would be the biggest struggle, was just doing it blindly. I wish that I had resources or I could afford things earlier, but at the same time, I think that it was good to start off with nothing, because it also showed to me that it was something I cared a lot about, because I had that nothing for a long time and I didn't get anything from it. So getting to do it for a long time despite the struggles showed that it was something that I just really wanted to do, rather than something that had any sort of like ulterior motive. I just wanted to create, and that's all. That's kind of all.
Do you feel like if you had a bunch of tools to start, that things might feel different? Almost like, I don't know how to put this. Almost like if
No, I think it would have felt different. I think in a way it was also a lot less stressful to start out that way, because the few people, the few views I would get sometimes that found those videos, kind of, you listen to it and automatically you know that it's low quality. You hear the background static of the camera app recording. You hear the little shufflings. You hear my dogs in the background sometimes, and that was kind of expected. So there was less pressure on me to produce high quality content, especially someone who was so inexperienced. But if I had equipment that I didn't even know how to use, and even if I knew how to use it, I never done these things before. I think there would have been more pressure because someone might hear the high quality content and be like, "Well, why does the acting suck?" You know what I mean? Like, it's better to start with no quality than to start with some high quality and put up expectations, I guess.
You don't wanna debut with like a movie star production, and then like, you get out there.
I know they have some. I know they have some fans who have been with me for like since the beginning, and they're always like, it's really crazy seeing that you like hearing your audio from when you're on your phone all the way to now. Whenever you have a bit better of a setup that feels a little bit more professional, like I've changed a lot over the past 5-ish years.
You've grown. All content creators are like plants. You've just watered your plant a bunch and it's grown to be so much.
And I still have so much of a way to go. Like, I'm still very inexperienced. My audio quality still sucks sometimes. I don't really understand how filters work. I don't really have the best equipment either. My setup sucks. I had some people be like, Pillow, maybe you should keep your cat out of your recording studio. And I was like, you think I have a recording studio? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? No.
Hello, I know you live in your mansion.
Oh, yes, my mansion. Yes, very fancy mansion. Oh, yes. Oh, no.
The recording room is crazy. Like, okay, wait. What's your quote-unquote recording room? Because mine is a small little cutout from in my stairs that I shoved a bunch of foam in. I know.
Mine is just my desk. I don't have any. I have some curtains that I put around, but that's all. I don't have anything.
That's smarter, because sometimes I'll do my favorite strat, which is thick blanket over the mic.
Oh heavens!
And then that usually does really great.
I mean, it kind of works, I guess.
It works. It keeps all the sound in, you know. But I think I do. God. Pillow, keep your cat out of your recording studio is crazy.
I think someone actually said that, and I was like, I can't control my cat, first of all. She's evil. We call her the Beast for a reason. But second, I don't have one of those.
I don't have this ability. Even if I did, I couldn't. She'd find a way.
She would. She'd yell at the door until I let her in. That's what she does anyways.
Oh my god. Cats be like that. And then they love going specifically for the things that they shouldn't.
Yes, my cat is a naughty girl. Naughty.
So when you were starting out, was it all ASMR content? Was it kind of a mix, or like was it, how when did ASMR kind of become the thing that you make more? Yeah, go on, you got it.
It's really funny to call it ASMR, and that's what I've been calling it forever. But whenever I was thinking about the type of questions you're gonna ask me, I had this realization, or this sort of reminder. I didn't really start out with ASMR because it was purely audio role plays. There was no 3D aspect. There was no whisper aspect. I would yell sometimes. And there was no sound effects. It wasn't really anything of ASMR at all. It was purely just audio role play. So I started out doing audio role play for a very long time. The time frame is messed up in my head. I keep wanting to say I just did the audio role plays for a year and a half. Until eventually, I was able to get a 3DO. And then that's whenever things started to move a bit forward and started to take a bit more of an ASMR approach. So it all started out as just audio role plays. And then eventually I started to learn a bit more. Like I hated 3DO, I had Audacity, and that's not true. Scrap that. I didn't transition from phone to 3DO. I transitioned from phone to like cheap $80 microphone. Or maybe like $50 microphone. And then I went into Audacity and I manually separated the audio into 2 tracks and made it 3D manually by decreasing the volume in one ear and raising it in the other ear in some parts. So I made artificial 3D audio for my videos to try and make it more ASMR.
Girl! What? That is so insanely impressive! That... I know sound people who I've like worked with before who would be like, Cerenity, like, it's possible, but it takes a lot of skill to make it sound it takes a lot of skill just to make that
it
work.
didn't sound good at all, by the way. It didn't sound good at all. I didn't know what I was doing, but I would just artificially make one ear.
But just to make it work alone, like, that is so... Girl, your passion for the craft is so... It's like an unstoppable object, you know, like, no matter what you were faced. No, it's true, your passion, no matter what you were faced, you're like, I'm making it work. You had a $50 mic and a dream.
That's true, it's true. No experience.
So, I am curious. So, I have like I would say probably 5% knowledge of ASMR. So, audio roleplays wouldn't fall under the category, you'd say?
No, they do. I still do, like, a lot of the stuff I do is still roleplay, but I can say that they can be in separate categories because ASMR, autonomous sensory meridian response, in a very literal sense, is meant to make your body feel something. It's meant to make you feel immersed. Whereas with my cruddy microphone quality, that was me yelling sometimes. Even in like a very loose interpretation of ASMR, there was nothing like relaxation about it. It was just me talking. And I wouldn't qualify me talking as an ASMR. I would say it's closer to something like what people call like a voice pack. For like 20 minutes.
No, honestly, real talk, those are the good voice packs. As a girly who's bought drama CDs, they better be at least 20 minutes. No, but like, that's also really interesting, because I feel like, at least over the years, as the term ASMR has been normalized, that's not the word I'm looking for, but you know how the word literally...
Generalized,
thank you! That's exactly it. It's been generalized, so it's kind of lost a lot of its proper meaning, so...
It used to be a very specific thing, and now it's become a more broad term. I get you.
Yeah.
And I do think that's valid. I think that it's easy to just say that this is all ASMR, and because there's not too much else to call it, so I think that's fine.
No, but you are right. It does have proper names. It does have there are proper terms to it, and I think those are important to be recognized as well. Because ASMR, for instance, it's already a lot to it. It's like audios that trigger a response. And there's a really interesting study. I didn't read past the headline, so I can't say too much about it. But I saw the headline at least read how ASMR, why so many people are drawn to it, is because it kind of hits a part of our brains that look for that community back when we were, all sitting around a fireplace.
Yeah.
Primates. So
Which is like people love mukbangs. It's like eating together with someone.
Yeah. And like, those still count as ASMR because you're hearing the food, you're hearing that, and that's triggering that response. Whereas an audio roleplay could have ASMR tendency. You can have those audio triggers in them, but that might not count, and it's just really interesting. Sorry, it's a long way of saying it's interesting your upbringing being tied to roleplays. Because I guess in my head, I still tie roleplays closer to ASMR, but you're right, they are different things. Oh, it's just...
Yeah, it also just depends on... Because, like, my roleplays these days are all definitely ASMR, because I incorporate a lot of triggers. I actually whisper. I take advantage of the 3D space, so they are... Even though a lot of stuff is still roleplay, it is also ASMR. Whereas just talking out loud and not whispering at all and yelling sometimes, that's not ASMR.
It's acting! It's still something though. But that's so that's just so it's cool, girl. It's really cool. You're So then what kind of drew you into ASMR then? Like as you were growing as a creator, what drew you into this niche in it of itself? Did it just feel like the natural progression from roleplays?
This is a little bit of a hard question. Mostly because I forgot that also... Because I think initially... Maybe part of me did want to do some ASMR because I think at the time I did also label a lot of them as ASMR. But it's more of like I'm reflecting on it and I'm like, girl, that was not ASMR. I wanted to do ASMR. I think it was just a case of not having the setup for it, not really being able to do it, not knowing how. Because I really liked ASMR beforehand. I listened to a good amount, and I saw that there were people on the YouTubes who do that kind of stuff. So it was like something that I could do as well. So I would say it was sort of a natural progression, yeah, but more just because that was initially, I think, my intention. I think that's why.
No, I get... Like, I think that's so fun though, you know? Like... Cause I get it. It's sort of... When starting out, you never have like a clear-cut path, but it's more of like, this would be fun to do if I get there.
Exactly, yeah.
So the fact that you got there, you're like, well, time to start it.
yeah. You understand.
Alright, this is actually a question that I've been really excited about to ask. What are some of the most fun sounds you made? Because you're a sound scientist when it comes to ASMR. You take objects that might not even be what the sound you're looking for to make, and you make that. It's so cool. It is so cool, the type of work that you do with that, you know? So like, I wrote down for like example, having eggshells wrapped in wet paper towel. When you crush that, it sounds like a bone. Same with like celery and a lot of vegetables. But what are some of the triggers or sounds that you've made that you're like, oh, that sounded like that was fun?
It's a question. It's also a little bit complicated or rather difficult because my memory is still bad. But I have done many different triggers because you're very right that a lot of it is making sounds that sound like other sounds. Because whenever you're not able to see the sounds as a viewer, it's much easier to hear something and be like, that's the correct sound. I know something I've done in the past before, like for footsteps, would be just me using my fist on my desk, like dun 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 dun, like footstep sounds, or doing like one of my earliest memories of using like fun objects for sounds was using a mac and cheese cup for like a slimy tentacle sound. I use mac and cheese. And then like I guess it's not really as creative, but one of the ones that I like to use recently, I've gotten very attached to like packing foam. And the sounds it makes whenever your fingers tap against it because it has this sort of stick to it, or like rubbing against it has a very hairbrushy sound to it. I find that foam is very versatile, and it's stuff like that that it makes ASMR a whole lot more fun. Is using objects for the different intended purpose, just like improvising, using things that's not meant to be used for those sounds.
You said packing foam and that sticky, so I instantly knew. I could feel it, and like it's so good.
It's really good for tapping, yeah.
I wish I had some right now.
No.
Oh man, like I could feel it. See, one that I found that kind of sounds like walking through snow was cutting up magic erasers. And like cutting them into small cubes. Yeah, sounds like walking through snow.
That's really creative. That's very creative. Magic erasers. Whoa.
Yeah, no.
I would have never thought about that before.
I ripped one up because I was cleaning. I'm like, wait a second.
This sounds like snow.
This sounds really
That's
specific.
so creative. That's so creative.
No, but like, girl, I wouldn't even thought of packing peanuts, to be honest. I would have like I think that's something that your brain is really good at doing. You can find you found packing peanuts and found something relaxing within that, you know?
I'm the most annoying person to go to the store with. Whenever my roommate and I go grocery shopping, I'll always make her take me to like the utility aisles and like the arts and crafts, because I'll pick up everything and I'll hold it to my ear and tap against it and see if it makes a good sound or not for ASMR.
You're a woman in the field you love.
It makes her sigh every time. She's like, and then like 9 out of 10 times they don't even find anything. So.
No, but that's like, girl, what I would give to have just a video of you in like 5 Below and like just sitting here. Like
5 Below is a gold mine. I tell you what, 5 Below is full of things for sure.
I found a really good fidget spinner that's she made good sounds. I'm like, ooh, 5 Below, man. She's good.
5 Below good.
Okay, are there any props? You know, speaking of 5 Below and just good ASMR props and hearing these things, are there any ASMR props or triggers, sounds that you'll never use again? You found her, she ruined it. It's that trigger's fault or that guy's fault. Like that one sound effect.
Gosh. So there is probably 1 million answers for this, because for every good sound, there is a bad sound. There's a lot of things that make a sort of quote-unquote bad ASMR prop. And I say quote-unquote because all ASMR is subjective. Every bad sound, there's been one person who's been like, I like that one. It depends on the person. But generally, I avoid sounds that are too high-pitched, because there's a lot of them that are very high-pitched and just hard on the ears. There's a lot that are just too loud, too fast, too rough. There's a lot of sounds that just are terrible to listen to, in the way that people say, like scraping nails on a chalkboard. One of the most recent ones I can think of that I thought would be nice. I might be remembering this wrong. I think it was I bought a whole pack of eyebrow brushes like for makeup, and holding it close to the mic and rubbing two together creates a very high-pitched bad sound, and I'll never do it again.
I would have thought that would have been like kind of nice. Like,
there is ways to make it nice, but a lot of objects, if you use them in a certain way, just sound terrible. And I cannot remember all of them right now. I think another one was I went to Hobby Lobby one time, and it was like marbles kind of together. And I was like, oh, this is a really nice sound. But it turns out that the smacking of the balls together is too loud. and it's actually quite unpleasant and not as nice as I thought it would be. So it's a lot of stuff like that where there's things that you think will be nice but end up being just not good on the ears or especially on the microphone. It don't work.
I feel like you just unlocked a core memory describing those marbles.
Huh?
The way you did, were they kind of like metal almost, like, or like they kind of sounded like pool cue balls when they clack together.
I'm not sure. They were like a rainbow.
Oh no, I'm thinking something else. Because I was like, I too have heard of I too have heard balls that you would collect together. They kind of sound nice together when they are like, you know, brought together around each other. They have like a good rolling sound against each other.
Yeah, but then like it doesn't always work as well. Yeah.
It makes me
Exactly.
wonder, like, what a fushigi ball? Like, I don't know how you can make a fushigi ball sound. Maybe in like a little bit of water. I feel like fushigi balls, I think, have a place somewhere in ASMR. I just don't know where, and it might be.
I think it could work. You just have to set them up well. Because there's probably stuff like adding barriers and making it a good distance away, adjusting settings, but it is a lot of complicated stuff compared to like what you usually use, like the extra steps, things that require extra steps.
It's so fun just listening to your brain work real time on like making that kind of, you know? It's really fun. It's fun because it's a different kind of creative process than I'm used to being around. So hearing an audio first creative process is just super fun to hear. You know, I don't know how else to describe it other than I love how your brain works.
Well, I'm happy that you like my brain because it's very muddy up here and full of a bunch of different things.
I picture it like very like saturated, vivid rainbows and like, but like it's so not going on.
That's my brain.
But like, yeah, it's like man cat. It's like early 2000s internet memes of man cat.
Yeah.
But it's all really nice. It's just like, wow, there's so much to look at in a great way.
It's very messy in there.
Like cotton candy ice cream.
Yeah.
Ooh. So, still on this topic of ASMR and sort of like the technical side of it. A while ago you made a short going through the different kind of mics you had, from like a cheaper mic to the 3DO to like the different kinds that you own. What would you say is like your favorite mic to use? Like the one where you're like, oh, that's all reliable right there.
The Rode NT5 pair. That is ever since I got that one, that has been my favorite. I've praised it a million times. It's because it picks up sounds very well in a very nice way. It picks up my voice and like so well. I actually like them so much that I used to use them as my primary mic, which didn't really work out too well. But I didn't know anything about audio stuff, and I still don't know. I don't really know anything about the filters I use or anything. I always kind of just improvise. But I really love the Rode NT5s. I think that they are very lovely. The only issue... Oh no! The only issue is that they did not have ears. So you can't do like ear massages or some ear things. But I think that they have the best audio quality out of any like ASMR mics I've used.
So, question. I'm asking all the questions. Why did I not? Sorry. Anyway, I got too comfortable. No, but what about, like, how would you feel about, I don't know, like, adding in synthetic ears, like, on top? You know, like, outsourcing getting, like, if somebody made an attachment like that?
This has been brought up a lot and is not something that hasn't crossed my mind. I tried things myself personally, like having ears that are meant for other microphones and trying to cut holes in them to get it to work. That doesn't really work. I've also there's none of that made online. No one has done that yet, as far as I'm aware. And also, when I think about it as well, the NT5s are very interesting because they actually don't only have the mic hole on the tip, they have it around it as well. And I think the ear would mess it up. And I say that because part of the... Sometimes for certain triggers, I do have to cover the side holes and only have the top hole work. And I think part of the reason that they sound so good is because of the side hole.
Yeah.
So I kind of think that adding synthetic ears would ruin some of the audio quality almost. I think part of the reason they sound so good is because they don't have the ears.
Mm-hmm. That's so...
But it is something I thought about and I wish I could do. I wish there were synthetic ears I could put on them because they probably would sound really good.
Well, one, people who just have a bunch of silicone, it seems like there's a market that hasn't been tapped into yet. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you.
Sorry, Cerenity.
No, don't be sorry at all. 2 sneezes, bless you. Is this the
Arigato.
No, this isn't the first sneeze I've heard in the new year. It almost was.
I've had sneezes really bad recently, so...
Oh no, you have been feeling sick. Thank you again for
Just a
stopping
little.
by. It's
Oh, don't worry,
January.
I feel better today, so we're good.
I'm so glad. I was worried.
And I took a hot shower too, so my hair would look nice for everyone.
It's so shiny and pretty.
Thank you, thank you.
I am happy you're feeling better though. I know it's been getting sick season. It's still sick season, but like everybody's been getting sick worse in the new year. It's been crazy.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Bleh.
Sorry, I'm still kind of on the ears, cause like, out of everyone to ask, I feel like you are the person who would, like, I don't know. Even though you say you're just a girl and you don't know, you are also just a girl who's been doing this for enough time that, I don't know.
As a hobby.
Yeah,
As a hobby.
well, yeah, as a hobby. But I still trust a like, if I'm gonna go ask about a train part, I'm gonna trust the hobbyist train person over, like, the average Joe, you know?
Yes.
Like, you'll at least have more knowledge than the majority. So, I don't know. It is interesting, though, because I've heard people say before, like, with microphones that don't come with the ear attachments, like, oh, just add them. It works just fine. But I always thought that it would mess with the quality, because it is not dampering it, but changing how that audio enters the microphone. So I don't know, it's just really, it's cool that you've already tried it yourself, but also, like, I don't know. It's something that I wonder if microphone makers, I don't know what you call them, microphone scientists, the people who make these.
Microphone scientist.
If the microphone scientists, you know, think of that. If they plan, you know, when making these microphones, if they think of these additions to them. Oh, sorry. I was looking at the questions, and we have a bit of a topic change now. We're kind of moving away from ASMR, from this creative work, but we are still talking about your creative work, because, you know, I really wanted to talk about your art. I'm an artist. I love drawing. Yeah, and your art is just so charming. It's so quaint. And you've drawn, like, a good majority of your thumbnails for, like, everything. Like, both your videos
Yeah,
and
it's
your
something I've
streams.
done a lot of.
It's amazing. So I wanted to ask a bit about your art. You know, like, how long have you been drawing? You have such a charming style. It's just really, it's really nice. It's pleasant to look at.
Thank you. The answer is as long as I can hold a pencil. I've never taken up, like, really anything professional. But when I was a wee baby, I already loved to draw a lot. I think the first time I even made OCs was when I was probably like 4. I've always loved drawing. I used to try and redraw screenshots for my favorite cartoons. And then as I got a little bit older, I got more into like animation. I got into hyperfixations. I would draw just all the time. I love to draw, and I still draw to this day, but it's still all that hobby. I'm not always the fastest at it. I love to doodle a lot, but I love to draw. I don't know. I've just been drawing forever. I've never gone to school for it or anything, so there's a lot of stuff I don't know how to do, but I make do.
I don't know. How do I put, like, I don't, as somebody who did go to art school, I don't think you really need to go to art school for drawing, you know?
I've heard that a lot. I've heard a lot of people say you don't need to go to art school.
Yeah, no, like, it helps. It's nice. It's great for making friends, really. You gotta...
And the thing is, I'm dead, so I don't even think I could go to art school if I wanted to, but I'm never going to go to college, so...
If anything, I feel like going to art school while dead makes you, like, the most artsiest art school student.
That's true.
I think they just have to give you the diploma because, like, there's nothing more artsy than already be, you know, Death of the Artist?
I guess so.
No, but, okay, I do have this question. I'm really curious. Okay, if you could have fan art in any medium, any form, you know, stained glass, oil painting, drone light show, of Pillow, of yourself, what would you want? Pillows take notes.
An art medium, that's a really hard question. Oh my gosh. It's not like I've ever been like, oh my gosh. I mean, I just love all pillow art. There isn't like a specific medium that I'm like, I wish there was some of this. But if I'm just trying to think of like random mediums off the top of my head, someone make me in Little Big Planet. Make me a Little Big Planet.
You heard her. We need this by the end of the year. You have a whole year. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of time to make her a Little Big. Oh my god. We need to bring it back. You're right. This is gonna be the start of the resurgence of Little Big Planet fan art.
Because people in Little Big Planet would make like, they use like either like the neon block, or they would use like just different colors and they would carve out the shapes of a character. And like, I think that would be very cool. Like if I was made in a Little Big Planet. That would be cool.
It would be. It's like, it's kind of retro, you know? Does Little Big Planet
Yeah.
retro yet? I don't know. I think it does. But it's kind of retro. It's not what somebody would think of right away. And then it brings you back to...
I'm not really sure how it came to mind, but I just think it'd be cute.
No, you cooked with that. You cooked with that, honestly. I think out of any answer it could have been, I think this is my favorite one.
Little Big Planet creative mode on the moon. Thank you.
You have 1 year. Okay. To talk about some of the other creative works you've done, I want to talk about your singing career because I think it's really cool. I love that you've been singing. I love your idol journey. I love idols. I love your idol journey specifically. It's so cute. Oh, my heart. You know, this wasn't a question, but I also just wanted to personally thank you again for your release of Beyond the Sky. That cover is beautiful. Dog Island's a great game. And your singing is just so magical. You've released 3 covers now. So the question is, you know, is there any song that is on the list to cover? Maybe not this year, maybe not like sometime out, but it's a song that you would love to sing one day for everybody.
Okay. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. It's very embarrassing for me because I am very new to singing. I don't have very good technical skill. Cause I never did choir or anything of the sorts when I was younger, so I never had practice that a lot of people had. So it's very new to me, and I'm learning a lot. As for specific covers, I can't say an answer because one, there's one in the works. It's been in the works for a long time, but I've had so many other projects I haven't been able to record it. But also, it's a complicated answer because my ADHD is evil, and I'm really good about listening to a song and be like, "This is my favorite song right now. I'm gonna record this," and then like the next day, I'm like, "I don't really care anymore." I've decided to stop telling people songs that I want to record because I'm really bad about being like, I want to do a cover of this, and then getting someone excited for that cover, and then not being able to do that cover. So I no longer want to tell anyone I want to cover a song because I don't want to disappoint anyone. I don't want to disappoint anyone at all.
Real girl, I get it. Me too.
It's terrible.
Especially with ADHD being like, yeah, this song got it down, and then like 2 days later, it's like, I don't care for her.
I'm like, what was I thinking? There's been so many songs I'd be like, oh yeah, I can do this one. And then I start to record it, and I'm like, how am I supposed to hit that note? I can't do this one.
Oh, I get it. Oh my god. That was me with...
But my plan is to release more covers this year. I do really want to focus a lot more on singing this year, so I would like to do a lot more this year.
We're gonna be cheering you on every single time. Every single time.
Thank you! I hope to get better.
All of us with our light sticks in the crowd, girl!
Thank you! Thank you! Thank you!
Starts with just trying, and like, it's hard putting yourself out there. It's hard putting yourself out there singing, especially as a VTuber. Like, it's so hard, and that, like, I don't know, the fact that you're doing it, and you sound great. I love listening to your covers. Like, I don't know, girl, you're doing amazing, and like,
thank you,
everyone's
Cerenity.
cheering you on for a reason. It's something that we want to cheer on.
Thank you, that means a lot to me.
Of course. One more singing question though, and that is,
Huh?
if you would you ever want to be part of a musical? And if you would, is there a musical that would be like a dream role?
Yes, I would really love to. A part of the reason that I wish my singing was better was because I see a lot of VTubers who want to do things like musicals, and they'll make tweets and be like, I want to do a musical. Is anyone interested in a musical? And I think there's been rare cases where I kind of tucked my hair behind my ear a bit and was like, maybe consider me. But the thing is, I know that I'm not vocally strong, and I think it would be unfortunate to have a musical and then have someone who can't hit notes. And so I would like to get better, so I could participate in musicals. As for a specific one, I don't know. But I would love to. I think it's really cool that people want to do stuff like that, so I would love to be a part of it. I think that would be a lot of fun.
I think anybody would be honored to have you in one, and never be too shy to join in, because even if you don't get a main role, ensemble is important.
I don't want a main role. I don't want a main role.
Then an ensemble.
No.
Ensemble is always so important. There's always needed people in ensemble, and like it's I'd say one of the most important parts of a musical. Cause sure, you got the main singers, but how are you gonna make that room feel so full? That's where everyone else cares.
That's true. That's true. But no, I never want to be a main role. Oh my gosh, that'd be so much pressure. No. No,
that's real.
No.
Especially with a
No.
musical, because then you have to remember all the songs, all the lines, the blocking.
Yes, and everything rides on you. No. No.
I get you a good side role, a good like maybe the background dancers in Hamilton. That's always been a role that I'd want, or
Yeah.
Peggy,
I wanted a background role.
or Peggy from Hamilton. You get the line and Peggy, and that's it. It's great.
I don't want any importance on me. That's all.
You don't want to be the star of the musical, but you are the star of your own show, your streams. Transition. What would you say your top favorite things? Sorry, I tried really hard to make that a good transition. What would you say is like your top 3 favorite things that you've made? Like as PillowDear, as our beloved dream entity that's been in all of our dreams. What are the top 3, or just like top 3 things that you've made that you're like, ah, yeah, I did that. I'm proud of that.
I'm so bad at these questions because I will say, I can't really remember something. And then someone will be like, what about this thing? And I'll be like, oh my god, yeah, that. I guess I really loved my Magical Curie Love Shot cover. It's the only one I'm confident about. I like the Magical Cure Love Shot cover a lot. And it made me happy because Sawtown liked it too, so I was happy about that. I don't know.
It deserves the love.
I'm proud of the charity event.
Yes!
Oh, and I have one that I'm really proud of, but I don't know how many people really know about it. I'm proud of... I'm gonna feel silly if I'm saying this, but I've been told this by people. So if I'm wrong, I hope I don't sound like a jerk. I am proud that I started the ASMR relay ASMR events Vtuber movement.
You did!
I noticed that for what I've been told and from what I've seen, there wasn't really ASMR events and ASMR relays before I started to do that stuff. I think my ASMR parade was the Kickstarter. And then afterwards, ASMR events started to pop up. So I like to think that I was the start of that, but for all I know, there was maybe someone like a few years before me, or a smaller indie who didn't get the light shined on them, who I'm unaware of. But I just noticed that after my ASMR parade, a whole lot of events popped up that were ASMR focused. So I don't know. I hope I don't sound like a. I don't know.
You don't sound like a jerk at all. And like, if it helps make it feel better, I'll say it with my full chest. You did start that. You did. Not only did you push something that, like, is ASMR being so focused on community. Really, it's triggering these things that make us feel closer together. Before your event, it felt very separate. It felt like it was in its own bubble almost. And from your event, this is just the pattern that I've noticed as a very outsider. After your event, and after you've brought this light to it, it did bring other creators closer together. People who weren't even like collabing before really were brought together from that, and then more events like that.
Makes me happy.
Yes, and you started that, and it's so wonderful, and I'm so happy that is something that, like, you recognize or that you know, because it's true. That was something that you did, and it brought together so like the domino/butterfly effect that you caused from that is something that's so cool. It's so
That makes me feel
cool
really
see.
shy. It's something I never bring up because I don't want it to be like, yeah, that was me, I'm the guy. Because that's definitely not the case. But I'm happy that I was able to inspire more people. It's kind of silly though. Part of the reason I haven't done an ASMR event in a long time is because it's so like frequent now, and I don't want to try and like I don't know. it's a little bit more pressure because there's other events for people to be like, well, this event was better. So I like don't want to. It's very intimidating. It's so intimidating. There's so many ASMR events now, but I'm very happy that the ASMR community is flourishing so much, and I hope it continues to flourish. And I'm happy that I could have a small little staple in that.
I feel like your staple, it may feel small, or maybe you want it to be small, but it is, I feel like, a lot bigger than you may know. I feel like you've done a lot of good in...
Thank you, Serenity.
Of course. That's just my opinion. That's IMO. Cause like, I feel like I'm right though. I'm a Virgo. I'm gonna say I'm right. I'll be that guy. But, you know, on the topic of things that you've done that, you know, maybe you're proud of or you have memories of, I thought it'd be kind of fun to play a bit of a mini game.
A mini game?
Yeah, so we have this big scary screen behind us.
Huh? Huh?
The big scary screen. I thought it could be fun. I perused and found some thumbnails that I thought could be fun if we did a little zoom out game. So I'm gonna
what?
yeah.
What?
We're gonna it's a dream come true. Your favorite thing. We're gonna test your memory.
No!
Don't worry, the points don't matter. But we're gonna show a very zoomed in thumbnail of a stream of yours, and we're gonna see if you can guess it or not, and then maybe you can tell us like a fond memory or two of that event or stream.
You're evil. This is the thing that I'm worst at.
No, it'll be great. Okay, it's loading.
We're not gonna know any of these.
I'm
very zoomed in.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So, here's the first one. I hope you can see it. You should be able to. Is she ringing any bells? You can also ask me to pause it at any point.
I think you and I are seeing separate things right now.
Okay.
Oh wait, no.
It.
No.
Oh,
I just saw it's the ASMR brain.
Yes! Yay!
It's the ASMR brain.
Yes, it's the ASMR parade. Oh, is it? We do.
I was like, I don't think I did a collab here. And I was like, wait, what? Does it tell you fond memories about it? It was my first time ever doing any sort of event or anything. I've never done an event before that. So it was very stressful. It was a whole lot of organizing. I mean, for my first event, inviting 50 people was kind of a huge thing. That was a bit ambitious of me. It was a lot of organizing because, believe it or not, trying to rally up 50 girls to record a 5-minute video, is like pushing a boulder up a mountain.
Girl, it's so impressive.
VTubers are busy. VTubers struggle to do things, and especially for an event like this that has never been done before, it was very difficult. But it was such a huge thing to me, and I'm really happy that I did it, and I'm happy I did a second one, and maybe I should do a third one. Who knows?
Fingers crossed. I am happy for the second one. You did give yourself some grace, because 51 to start. Oh, you. That's so many people to organize. It's impressive.
It's okay. Next time I'll just have to do like, 200.
200 VTuber. All right, next
yes,
one.
Yes, it was huge.
Oh. Right. At any
how am I supposed to know what this? How am I supposed to know what this is?
Just whatever feels right in your heart of hearts. If you recognize, I mean, when have you ever made this face?
Oh, that's Game Show, dear.
Yes,
it's a Game Show. I was like, that's just my face. Well, it's my new game show thing.
Yes! Pillow's game show! Bless you!
Sorry.
Don't be sorry at all. But yeah!
Oh gosh. Wow, the game show. The game show is me truly losing my mind and doing things that I don't know. The concept of the game show is go as crazy as possible and do things that make no sense. But also try not to stress myself out too much since it's not a real event. A lot of it is made with quick assets. I think for this one, I just use a PNG of a dog. And I just kind of yell and laugh, and it's very silly. But I am proud of them. I feel like it's a showcase of how crazy I can be. Oh, I'm so crazy.
I feel like it's like a fun descent into madness, you know?
Yes, it's meant to feel mad.
Okay, here's the next one. And it might be a little hard to see at first, but it's zooming out. She's going. Some
What is this?
letters.
Wait, what does it say at the top? It says
I don't know.
nervous.
Nervous.
Is this my debut?
Yes! It is!
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is so embarrassing. Wow.
What was your debut like though? Like for you, what was like the emotional journey?
I think there's a lot of girls who probably get to start off with like a PC and maybe a little bit of knowledge on how to do anything. I had a laptop that I had been using only for ASMR, and I was using the mic that I had originally that wasn't binaural, and I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know what audio filters were. I didn't know how anything worked. I had just a background that I bought off a booth. I had a model that cost, I think it was $80.
Really?
Yeah, I got it off of Fiverr. I didn't know how to commission someone. I got it off of Fiverr. But this was after I died and became a dream entity, and it was just I had no idea what I was doing. It was just my first time. It was my first dream as a dream entity, and it was very scuffed and extremely embarrassing. Before I became a dream entity, and even still now, I was a huge shut-in. I still am. I didn't really talk to anyone. I didn't hang out with people. I didn't have friends. So a lot of the times I was used to more so talking like a bit more around here, and I was just very, my words would mix together a lot. It was very like sort of mumbly, and it was very. A lot of people found it very calming, but it was very just mumbly and hard to understand. And sometimes I'll watch back stuff and I'm like, what was I even saying? So from then to now, it was a long journey of learning how to project more, learning how to pronunciate my words more, and I still struggle a lot of times. I've had a bit of a speech impediment, and that's still a bit of a struggle. But it's oh my gosh, that first stream was really so nerve-wracking, especially because there have been people who have been watching my low-quality ASMR forever, and were like, whoa, she's a dream entity now, what the heck? So it was very crazy. But it really was just the start of a new life. So I'm very happy for it, as embarrassing as it is.
That's really wholesome to hear though. Wait, do you say it like it kind of helped you boost your confidence in a way?
Over time, yeah.
That's just my heart. Okay, this is the last one. This is our.
Well, that's my 1.0, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, that is. What is this for? Why is my 1.0?
the 1.0 outfit was still always so cute. Oh.
Nova? Oh, is this ASMR 101?
It is!
I had no idea. Yeah, I would have no idea what this is because it's my face. But wow, my first ASMR 101.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
The series.
So ASMR 101 was my next fun ASMR idea after the ASMR parade because I realized that after the ASMR parade, I reached out to a lot of people, and a lot of the people I reached out to said that they've never done ASMR before. And a lot of people in the ASMR parade really had never done ASMR before. It's their first time trying it, and it sort of made it click in my head that why don't I just help people get into ASMR? I thought that it was a really fun concept to spend like an hour going over ASMR stuff, doing this and this and that, and I'm really proud of the concept. I think it was really cool.
You should be proud of it. You should be proud of it, girl. Like, ASMR 101, I think, is one of my favorite series that you started. Because ASMR feels really intimidating to get into. If you
for sure.
If you haven't, like, interacted with it, it feels really intimidating to get into. And it's also really hard to find any info on it. And then
yeah, it is.
Here we have
a lot of people get very they have a lot of questions about ASMR and they don't know where to start. And the biggest issue with starting is like you said, the intimidation factor. So ASMR 101 is kind of just a way to rip off the band-aid a little bit.
And like, I think you did that wonderfully. Because I feel like just from that series alone, it made ASMR feel more approachable for so many. Like, so
I'm happy to hear that.
it makes me happy to hear that you are proud of it, because ASMR 101, I think is like one of the just like it was eye-opening for me just as a consumer, because I'm like, wow, this is possible. You know, this is
it's possible for everyone to do ASMR.
Yeah. Well, thank you for playing that fun little mini game. It was fun hearing just these different samples.
that last thumbnail, I was not gonna get it all until I saw Nova. I was like, what could this possibly be?
When was I smiling like this?
I've never smiled before. There's no joy in my heart.
My heart is darkness and darkness only.
I'm darkness.
To move back into our questions, we now have some fan questions. So we put up a little form, and the Pillows came in. We're like, hey, we have questions we want to ask. They were very cute about it.
Hi, Pillows.
I'm tattling on Pillows right now. They were very cute about their questions to you.
Pillows are always very cute. It's cutest, most round thing in the world, and I just want to nom.
They were like, oh, she's gonna ask Pillow? Okay, the first question is, what color do you feel today? Oh, they're so cute.
Yellow! Today is a yellow day, but like a pastel yellow.
Ooh,
yellow.
Okay.
Yellow.
Kind of like a creamy yellow, yeah.
Like a sunshine warm yellow.
Today was my first sunny day, so that fits. Pastel yellow day.
I always do my best to be your sunshine.
Oh my god. This is why the magical cure shot. This is why it fits for you to have covered that song, because that's so you. You do make everyone feel better. Next question. You've designed all of your models and outfits since you first debuted as a Vtuber. Did you have any major inspirations that you took cues from in the design process, specifically for your 2D model?
Oh gosh. It's hard to. So I will say, a lot of my inspiration is not necessarily for specific design elements. So I think something that I hear a lot about my designs is something that people say is that they're very simple and they're readable and they're not complicated, because a lot of designs are very complicated and strive for a lot of details. They'll have something on every single inch, something to look at. But as an artist myself, I've always thought that it's very important to have something that's easy to draw, something that's easy to convert to something smaller, something that is memorable. And so I've always strived for more simple concepts. And I would say a lot of my inspiration for that specifically is mostly anime. Because anime, they have to animate the characters, and so they go for something that's very simple, something that's easy to draw over and over again. And also, more specifically within like this culture, is very early Hololive JP models. They were all mostly like extremely simple. And those are some of my favorite designs. A lot of the early gen girls have some of my favorite designs ever. And so those are probably my biggest inspirations.
As an animator, and I've told you this before, but your design is so it's so tight, it's so good because it is simple. It is so if I wanted to animate you doing a dance, I could and I wouldn't suffer. Like it's possible, you know? So like yes.
But that would be more difficult if I had like a big bow around my neck and like a bunch of pins here, and then like a bunch of more hair clips here, and then maybe stuff all around my arm, which is fine. Those are good designs and they look very good, but I find that they're harder to draw and they take more time and they're more intimidating and it's harder to remember those details. So I've just always strived for stuff that's you can remember each part. And yeah, that's like kind of the way I go about designs.
Animators, thank you. We love it. We love the choice. Is there an event or slash idea slash project? Oh wait, let me reread this. Sorry, I'm dyslexic.
Me too.
Oh my god, girly twins!
Twins!
Is there an event idea slash project that could be at a con or an online event that you would like to host slash would want to try out one day?
Yes, but I can't tell you and stop trying to get it out of me. And also it goes back to the thing I mentioned before. The thing I mentioned before about like how I don't want to tell about what song covers I want to do because I might decide that I don't want to. And if I start talking to everyone about the events I want to do, that might change. Like there's an event that I really want to do right now, but it's been difficult to get support for it, and so I don't know if it's going to be possible, and I'd rather not get people's hopes. So I prefer not to talk about events, also because I want them to be surprised. So,
Gotta let you have time to cook in the kitchen. They can't get this.
Exactly.
Alright, our next question is, Pillow is known for being very humble and not liking to compliment herself. But if she had to name one thing that makes her VTubing stand out and feel unique, what would it be? Oh no! Look at what you've done! Look at what you've done!
Remove that question. Remove that.
Alright, it's gone. Let me just. Okay, it's gone.
Yeah, get rid of that.
Something tells me there's gonna be a pillow out there with a strange dream later. I did forget before I delete the question. They did add that pillows / fans don't count, which I think is.
I'm allowed to be proud of my pillows. I'm allowed to be proud of my pillows.
Do you know how hard it is to curate a nice audience online? She has every right to be proud of her pillows.
I'm proud of my pillows. I'm Pillows.
Um,
All I hear is praise about them. So I'm happy to have you. Mwah.
Every pillow right now is just blushing like, she's talking to yay! What are some of your favorite ASMR triggers?
My number one to listen to will always be anything that involves hair. So usually I prefer to listen to haircut ASMR. I love hair stuff. Hair stuff makes me feel so relaxed. My favorite one to do is ear massage. I love to do lotion ear massages. I pretty much don't do any ASMR without them unless I'm using my NT5s. But ear massages are so fun. Those are my favorite.
Oh my gosh, sorry, I keep having more questions sprout out, like every time you answer. So
That's okay.
I have to like silence my brain because it's just like, there's so many things.
Aww.
I do.
You're just a very happy girl.
I am. It's fun
You're hyper.
talking with you. I am hyper.
I like to talk with you too. Serenity discovered I share a lot of interests that she does, so
It's really fun. I'm having girl time. It's nice.
girl time! I like that, girl time.
That's what talking down the rabbit hole really is. It's just girl time. It's my excuse to have girl time with cuties who I'm just like, you're impressive.
Yay!
You do
I
cool
love girl
stuff.
time.
Yes!
I love girl time, girl time, girl time.
Okay, but I got real in my brain or else I get too all over the place. When doing ASMR, roleplay, or anything serious, have you ever read something in chat that's made you laugh? If so, how do you prevent yourself from laughing if you did? I also would like to know as a giggly girl.
This happens almost every ASMR stream. Pillows, a lot of times, are very good at being funny. But it happens more so during the more role-playing ones, because whenever I'm just doing triggers, there's not too much to say that's quite, like, funny. But whenever I'm doing roleplay and expecting chat to respond back, there pretty much every single time there are things that say that make me blow air out of my nose or laugh a little. And there's been rare cases where I couldn't help it and I do have to laugh. But in general, I'm just good at containing the laugh, and I just smile and close my eyes, and I'm like, let it go, let it go, because pillows are very, very funny, and they get me all the time. Like, Pillow, I'm trying to work, I'm trying to do my ASMR on you. You're supposed to be relaxing, not making me laugh. Why aren't you relaxing? Why are you being funny?
They're so relaxed.
Bad Pillow, naughty, naughty. Naughty, naughty.
You're so strong though, because I see something
I'm
funny,
trying to be.
I break.
Look at these muscles.
Oh, I know. My goodness. Free tickets to the gun show over here. Look at them
Pew, pew,
puppies.
pew. Pew, pew, pew. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ugh.
Oh my god, strongest entity in the world.
I'm so strong.
VTubing. I actually didn't know ASMR had strong roots in Japan. This is a fun thing to learn for me. VTubing and ASMR both have strong roots in Japan. Looking back, do you think your ASMR style was influenced more by Japanese or Western creators?
It's a bit of a non-yes or no kind of. There's no straight answer because the answer is at first. I guess the style of ASMR that I did was called anime ASMR, which anime is more of a JP thing. And I would say in that case, that was very Japanese inspired, but a lot of the stuff I listened to was Western. These days, however, my ASMR is almost exclusively inspired by JP. I don't really take much influence from Western creators, but I have several JP creators of different ASMR genres that I listen to, and I really like what they do, and they are my big inspiration.
what is some like Western ASMR like would what would that be?
Like, are you asking, like, what does it entail? Like,
yeah,
what does that mean?
this is just me asking, sorry.
I don't really know how to describe the difference, but I think it comes down to how the voice is used, inflections, and triggers that are used. I find that a lot of the more Japanese ASMR that I listen to is good at setting up a scene, and focuses on the surroundings and more subtle, slow, taking things in route. Whereas a lot of the Western ASMR market at the moment is a lot of stuff that is either focused on things that are really funny and fast, or things that are very like kissy. And of course you can find that in both areas. There's a lot of things that, but I think like I just mostly look at Japanese ASMRs for inspiration. I don't really look at West. Like, I'm not really sure. I'm not an expert at this at all. I don't do like research into the ASMR field, so I don't know. But that is just from what I've observed.
No, I like hearing your opinion on it, though. You know, I think your opinion and point of view of it is interesting to me. You know, and as somebody who is further apart from it, it gives some clarity. Because for me, I didn't even begin the concept of ASMR in different cultures. TBH.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, wait a minute. Yeah, these two things would sound different in different worlds.
ASMR, I would say, from what I've seen, is actually more common and more of a impactful thing in Japan. Actually, from what I've observed, it's a bit more ingrained in stuff like VTubing and just a lot of YouTube stuff. ASMR is very common.
That's just really interesting. Like, that's really cool to me, you know? Like, that... And that
which
makes
is, like, a lot of ASMR microphones... Don't quote me on this, I may be wrong, but I think a lot of ASMR microphones also have roots, like, in Japan as well.
Yeah.
So, it's... and then, like, you know, one of the most common ASMR items is a Japanese earpick.
Yeah! Me getting excited because I'm like, I never understood why. I just kind of went with it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't even know the name of it. I don't even know the name.
Yes, ASMR is I think just a bit more, like common over. I think I might be wrong, but I think.
But that also makes sense because, like, you know, drama CDs, these things that are ASMR adjacent. You know, where it's not, the triggers aren't the focus, but they are in there, and they definitely play an important role. So it's just, I don't know, that's really cool. I learned something fun today. Hashtag learn something new.
Yeah.
Next question from the Pillows, though. In your opinion, what should the audio length for ASMR audios be? Like, how...
What type of question is that? It's objective. It's entirely objective. Some people, like I said before, like I was talking earlier about funny and fast. Those funny and fast videos are typically 10 minutes. They're very like quick, get it done. But there's a lot of people who want to have more of an hour-long experience, which like the haircut stuff I listen to is usually about an hour long. There are people who want something that goes the whole time they're asleep, so they want something 10 hours. It's entirely objective. It depends on what you're in the mood for. Because sometimes I do listen to those quick 10 minutes ones, and sometimes I listen to like those hour-long ones, but I typically never listen to anything over an hour. So I guess my optimal length for me personally is probably an hour.
Mm.
It's like an hour.
But it's very, like, it depends on the situation.
It does. It depends on what you're in the mood for.
That's eye-opening, because I don't know. I always thought ASMR, like, the preferred is about an hour, yeah. Like, just outside, on the outside, always looking in. I always would see them be around an hour long. So I always thought that was kind of like just the preferred. But it makes sense for like if you want to listen to something like white noise or like a heartbeat for the entire night, you know?
You also have to consider that a lot of VTuber ASMR you're gonna find is going to be an hour or longer. Like, my ASMRs are usually 2 hours, and it's not necessarily because that's how long someone thinks that it should be. It's because if you do a VTuber ASMR that's only 10 minutes, you don't give live viewers any time to come in and be there.
Yeah.
So I usually do 2 hours to allow people to come in and, like, be there. Whereas if I make videos, they pretty much never go over an hour unless I'm feeling really crazy. So, live streams are very different than videos.
It would be so sad to do a live stream ASMR that's only 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
That was so fast!
Okay, bye guys!
Be like, hey, how's it going? The waiting room was already 5 minutes late.
Yeah. Exactly.
Alright. Has there been a trigger that you were surprised it worked really well? And has there been one that hasn't worked, that like got poor response?
Pillows, you asked me such hard... I'm surprised at how much I love the foam. I'm surprised at how much I love ear massages. The one that surprised me the most with the reception is the tuning fork. Because I really enjoy the tuning fork. However, about half the people that listen to the ASMR hate the tuning fork.
Really?
So, I don't really do tuning fork anymore because there's a lot of people who will be like, yeah, I love it. But there's so many people who don't like it at all. So I kind of just avoid it. But that one really surprised me. I was surprised by how many people hate the tuning fork.
I'm surprised too. I thought tuning fork... I love the tuning fork just personally.
No, there's a lot of people who hate it. A lot of people hate the tuning fork.
Is it sharp? I don't know. I'm so... That's...
They say it just reminds them of tinnitus and they don't find it relaxing at all, so I don't know.
That checks out. It does sound like tinnitus, but that's kind of like why I like it. It reminds me of it.
I like the deep vibration.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. Okay, is there a game or series that you've been looking forward to that's being released in 2026?
Pokopia!
Yes!
Pokopia! I want to play Pokopia!
Yes! Oh my god, wait. Are you a Tamagotchi life girly?
I haven't played it, but I really want to.
Oh, you are going to pop off. You are going
I'm
to
sure I'm
pop
gonna love it. I'm
off.
sure I'm gonna love it, but I'm very excited for a lot of the Nintendo games they're releasing this year.
We are eating so good. We are eating so good.
I know!
And just
I know!
3 more days until Animal Crossing update comes out as well.
Yeah!
Okay, our last pillow question.
No!
Sometime around your nurse debut, you started talking about the prospect of being an idol, or taking the prospect of being an idol much more seriously. What made you decide to take your channel in this direction? Was it just the natural evolution of being a VTuber, or was it something else that motivated you? I don't really. I think there was
was another question or two that mentioned the whole like quote unquote natural progression of Vtuber or something. And I don't know how much I personally like that term being used with me because I guess oh my gosh. I guess I don't really view it that way. I kind of try to quote unquote take my own path in a way and just kind of like if there's something in my heart that I really want to do, I would like to do it. I would love to be an idol, and that's not really because I was like, oh, well, VTubers naturally become idols, so I think that I should become an idol too. That's not at all what happened. What happened was, I really love covers. I always have. Even though I never had any singing experience when I was younger, I've always wanted to sing. I remember being baby and being like, I want to be a famous singer when I grow up. I'm like, I will make music and then people will like my music. And that was someone who didn't even like really know anything. Because I think a lot of kids wish for that. I think it's very common for kids to wish for. But I've always been the type to sing a lot. I listen to cover songs. I listen to just a lot of music and mostly Vocaloid, I think, as well. But I love music, and I think just like kind of everyone out there, I wanted to sing, and I wanted to give it more of a shot. And despite not being very good at it, I've learned that I have a lot of fun doing it. I really enjoy singing. I love hearing the final product. I love hearing my lines come together, and it feels nice, I think. And so, as I started getting more into that, I also started seeing more people who got to do stuff at conventions with Wotage, because I love Wotage so much. I think it's so cool, and someone did that for me recently, and it made me so happy. And I want to be a part of that. There's such a community. I think community is the biggest reason. I think that's it. I think it's the community, because I've always see like so many people coming together, going to concerts together, doing things together. And as someone who's been trying so hard to help Pillows feel like they have a community, help them come together, I think this would be such another fun way to have a community. I want Pillows to be able to experience fun stuff like that. So part of it is because I've learned that I really enjoy singing and I want to get better. And part of it is because I want a community like that to flourish. I want people to be able to have fun together. And yeah, I want the community, and I want to continue doing something I love, even if I'm not good at it yet. So that's I guess it's my answer. It's kind of messy, but yeah.
No, it's a really lovely answer, girl. Oh my god. It's such a lovely goal. It is. No wonder your last name is Dear, because it is so true, Dear. Like, it is darling. It is such a delightful goal to have. What is more beautiful than somebody wanting to bring people together with their voice, you know? Like, that is bringing the goal of community. I love the goal of community. Always.
Me too. Like I think it gets me so emotional because like I see a concert, like people record videos of the concerts, and like of course I admire the girls that are up there, and I think they're very impressive. But the part that my eye always goes to is the people who are like in the crowd, like together, and then people who film videos of themselves being like, we got to do this fun stuff, or we got to have whenever I did my cafe IRL event with like the drinks and stuff like that a few months ago, one of my favorite parts of it was afterwards a group of Pillows went and got dinner together. And that meant so much to me, that it wasn't just something that they only did like, oh, we're all at this event together, okay, bye. Like, they went and did something together afterwards. It's gonna make me so happy. And, like, I want to continue to have that. I want to have people come together and find a place together. I want hearts to connect, you know? That's what I want. That's what I want.
it's the best part of what we do. It's the best part of it. And
Yeah.
when the best part is your goal, it makes everything you do even better. And I am just so
Yeah.
I'm so happy for you, you know? Cause seeing so much of what you've done and to hear even more of it is just so, it feels so deserved, you know? Like, I can't wait. It's already so nice. I've come in pretty late in your journey of how far you've come, you know? But
That's not true. I wouldn't say it's pretty late. She said one of the first things I saw of you was the Yonda to karaoke, and that embarrassed me so bad. But that felt like a long time ago. That was a while ago. That was I feel like a year and a half ago.
yeah, I think about, but like, first off, I think about that karaoke all the time. I loved your cover.
No, it's so bad. It's so bad.
I loved your cover of Veronica, open the door, please. Veronica, open the door. Wait,
Veronica, open the door.
Yes! Oh my god, you're acting in it.
Can't not find any more.
Core memory where I was like, oh, this girl. Oh my gosh.
It's so bad.
but like, to be from that point and to see how far you've come just from that alone has been so wonderful just to see on the sideline, because you work so hard. You are
Thank you.
always working, it feels like. It feels so rare to see you take a day off, and even when that happens, I feel like it's only when like you're sick, you're sickly, you need aid, you know? So like,
I'm gonna come over here and get you.
do it. Oh no, wait, she's doing it.
Die.
I'm dead.
You stop it.
Okay. I'll stop
No,
it.
no.
I'll.
No.
Yeah. Alright. What? Sorry guys. Whoa, that was crazy. What happened? I had the most wild dream just now. No, but I think your idol journey in and of itself as well has been just so fun to see, and I can't wait to see more. We have only a couple more questions, and then we have one more game.
Oh, a game.
Yeah, we have. I think everyone's gonna like this fun game.
Oh.
But last couple questions, we actually answered some of these, so really, it's one more question. No, two. Sorry. What has been the most memorable offline experience for you? From the conventions,
The cafe event.
The cafe event's so cool. The cafe event is so cool.
I'd say the cafe event and Off-Kai were the biggest things for me, because Off-Kai was my first ever time like being an official guest at a convention too, I think, so that was very memorable. And then I love stuff like cafe things, so that was really cool for me.
Did you get to make your own drink?
Like I got to design the drink,
Yeah.
basically. I said this is the drink that I want. I told them I wanted like a honey cinnamon latte, and they made it work.
Oh, that is so cool, dude. When I saw that, you know that Leonardo DiCaprio meme where he's like pointing at his screen, I was like, I know her! That's my girl!
Yeah, it's so cool! I still can't believe it happened. It was my favorite thing ever. I hope we get to do more stuff like that again in the future.
I know you will, girl. I know in the future, like...
I do have one wish.
Yes, what is your wish?
I would like to give some love to events like that, to Midwesterners and East Coasters and all the other things, because I feel really bad that everything is always on the West.
It's always in California. and listen.
I know, it's because all the companies are in California, and I feel so bad. I promise everyone, it's not my decision. It's not my decision.
As a Cali girl, don't get me wrong, California's great. We do need love elsewhere, please. Please. We gotta spit it out some more, guys.
And to Europe too.
No, legit, Europe. We need to travel more. Cause VExpo, I know VExpo's not the only VTuber con, but it's the numbers are small. We need more.
I agree.
Alright, final question.
Huh?
Alright, this one might be a tough one. Would you say
Oh no.
that you're a professional when it comes to ASMR props?
No. if I ever call myself a professional ASMRist, someone has kidnapped me and they're pretending to be me.
That ain't
I will never ever call myself a professional unless for some reason I get 10-year school of training and I have $20,000 equipment. Please never ever call me a professional. I am a hobbyist. I'm a hobbyist. Don't put that pressure on me. Because if I'm like, I'm a professional, then you're gonna expect to go in there and hear the highest quality. Like, no, I don't know what I'm doing. I still don't know what I'm doing. Okay.
Well,
Hobby.
what about
Hobbyist.
Chat brings up a good point. Enthusiast?
Sure. ASMR enthusiast.
Alright. Well, we have a fun little game to play that I'm sure would be a lot of fun for you, especially if you are an enthusiast about it. You see, we have a fun friend. His name is Mr. Koo100. You see.
Oh my gosh! How did you afford this $10,000 microphone?
I stole him.
The budget here is here. Oh! Admitting that on live television. Okay.
They'll never catch me. I'm on what
If
you
we're
see
just admitting
internet
crimes on live television, it was me. I ran over that family. I did it. It was me.
'Twas I. I started.
'Twas
the
I.
fire.
'Twas I. I slaughtered them all. 'Twas I.
But I thought it'd be fun. See, we have this fun little blind box here,
Oh.
filled with ASMR treats and goodies and props for you to use. So I thought it could be fun if we did a little blind game where I would show chat the object and then we play a little 20 questions. Yeah. So then you have to guess what the object is, and then after maybe like 3 rounds of that, maybe we could get like a little scenario, a little taste test of your ASMR skills.
Oh goodness gracious. Okay. I'll try.
Yay.
I mean, it's not like I've never used a Q100 before, so
I'm sure it's like a walk in the park as someone who's never used any of these. Here, let me get up and out of my seat. Here, I don't know if you would like, if you want to hang out with him. He's your new buddy.
Hello. You're more expensive than my entire life is worth.
He costs more than I am worth alive. There he is.
This thing is $10,000.
I get why it's $10,000 because it's high quality, but also, oh my lord,
Well, you can't even just use it right out of the box. You also have to have a super expensive audio setup too. So then you're spending more like $1 million.
But okay, so we gotta do a little bit of an honor system here. If we can get you to close your eyes real quick.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Well, I show chat here, there, what our first item is. Oh boy, here, I'll set up camera, right?
Okay, I'm ready. Wait, should I okay, I'm ready.
Perfect. Alright, Chet. The first.
I'm not peeking.
This is the first item. Alright, you saw it? Good. Okay, you can look now. Okay, and now.
What am I looking at?
Oh no, you ask questions on what the object could be. It's 20 questions.
Oh.
So yeah,
Okay.
they're all ASMR
Okay.
props.
Okay. Does it have any soft part?
Yes.
Is it long?
Yes.
Did you start with the easiest one?
Well, I mean.
Is it a Japanese ear pick?
Well, I mean. Well, you can look at the box and see for yourself. Oh, is it too big to look
It's
into? Oh no, yeah, it is. Yay! Is it too far? Let me grab it.
My arms are too
Sorry, no.
sore.
Here, I got you. There you go.
Thank you.
Oh.
This is one of the most iconic items.
Oh, it seems like it's already
One of the most
working.
iconic items ever.
It is like the ASMR item.
Yes, this is like the ASMR item that most ASMRists, at least as VTubers, will use this item. A lot of like quote unquote flesh IRL ASMRists that are in the Western sphere won't use this, but a lot of VTubers and Japanese ASMRs do, and I love it. This is one of my favorites to use, so the easiest one to start with, Miss Serenity.
I thought it'd be a fun way to start.
I get it. So what do I do with it?
Well, for right now, we're gonna put it down, because...
Will I stick it in your ear?
Yes! Wait, please? I get it now. I get ASMR now. I feel so clean. You use both sides?
I'm getting all the ear wax out.
Thank you.
So this end here, this is for scooping out the wax. And I actually use one on myself to clean my ears. So I don't use Q-tips, I don't use anything else. I actually use one of these at home. You stick it in your ear and it scoops out the wax. It's very safe. And this is what you use afterwards to get the remaining dust out.
I didn't know that. It is, though, better to use this than Q-tips. Q-tips, they can get stuck in your ears and that's bad for you.
You just push it in your ear, but this is literally just a tiny little wooden...
See, you guys are getting ASMR knowledge and you're getting hygiene knowledge. You're welcome.
So I did use one. I do like it a lot. I never want to go back.
I've always seen them. I just never knew. Now I know, and I want one. But, okay.
No.
I'm gonna put the next item in. You need to close your eyes again. Because I've hidden it.
Okay, I'm not looking.
Okay, shh, chat. We're grabbing the next item. Where did I hide it? Here it is. Okay, alright. Here's the next item. You guys see it? Isn't it so cool? Alright. Okay, next item is hidden. You're...
Okay. Question number 1. Does this item have something fluffy on it?
No! But... it can, but this one specific does not. I had to double check.
Is this item typically used, or do people use it for the sake of tapping their nails on?
they don't use it.
If you can, that's okay. But like, do people typically want to tap one?
It's not typically what it's used for. No, it's not
Okay.
what it would be used for. It can, and I'm sure some people do that, but typically no. Not its main, not its go-to.
Is this item? Oh gosh, this is quite hard. Because I feel like the questions I'm gonna ask can typically always be like, it can be.
Would it help?
Is this item involved with personal care?
Yes.
Does it have more of a deep sound or a higher pitched sound? Like, is this like a resonates in you, makes you feel soothed, or like makes you feel tingly? Which I know is a hard question.
I would say its sound is more deep. It is soothing.
As personal care,
Yes.
it's more deep, it can be fluffy, and it's, what was the other thing? People don't typically use it to tap on.
Yes.
Is it a brush?
Yes! Oh my god, it is! Sorry, I got too into the game. It is! It's a hairbrush!
What? Brushy.
Brushy, brushy!
Let's brush your hair, Mr.
Oh, thank you! Oh my gosh, my long locks.
Brush. Beautiful hair. I was brushing around your face too.
Thank you! Wait, lean into it, yeah.
You're such a beautiful girl.
Oh.
You have to look cute.
I'm gonna be the...
taxidermy.
Oh! And here I thought I was gonna be the prettiest girl at the party. I'm gonna be the prettiest girl at the taxidermy!
You're the prettiest girl at my taxidermy collection.
Oh my god! Thank you! Ah. And the whole taxidermy.
But I'm kind of scared they're gonna get harder though. Those are two easiest kind of ones.
This is the last one. Don't worry. I wouldn't make it
Oh,
too
really?
hard. Yeah.
Okay, gonna close my eyes again, okay?
She last. Where did I hide her? There she is. Shh, you didn't hear that. Alright. She's in. Oh, wait. Hold on. I didn't show chat. This is what she is, chat. Do you understand? Yes, you do. And if you don't, we're gonna pretend you do. Okay, she's ready!
Yeah, is it soft?
No, it's hard.
I'll actually ask for the other one. Is it involved in personal care?
Yes.
It's hard, involved in personal care. Is it a hair product?
Not solely hair.
Ah, what does that possibly mean? So it can mean hair, but not always. It's not soft, it's hard.
Oh, it is also not a product.
Oh.
So, like, you don't put it in your hair.
Oh, do people typically tap on it?
No. Though they can,
What the?
what it's used for is not for tapping, but it can be used and is used in ASMR. My voice.
So what the heck? Is it typically a deeper sound?
I don't know how to describe this sound. I don't think it's deep. I wouldn't say it's deep.
What?
It could be, I guess. I think it would be difficult.
Is it? Okay, the reason that would be is either because number 1, it's something electronic, or number 2, it's something that is wet, or number 3, it's something that's too big. So, is it electronic?
No, it's not electronic.
Does it involve water?
Yes.
Is it like a toothbrush?
No.
Right, you said it wasn't soft. Is it lotion?
No.
Is it in a bottle?
No.
What the heck? What is not there? Okay, so you said it involves water. It's hard. People don't tap on it. What? I mean, it's not in a bottle.
It's not in a bottle.
I don't know how many questions I have left, but hopefully it's enough.
You have enough.
Is it a glass of water?
No. It is not.
What the?
It's not a glass of water. You have, like, 10 questions left, so you're good.
Is this a product that you use?
Well, everyone uses it. I would hope.
I would hope. Is it soap?
It's not soap! It's not soap!
But it's something that you hope.
It's not a product.
What the heck is this? Oh, I'm so confused.
You can always throw in the towel. You just won't be able to use that for the little. You just won't have it as a tool to use if you want to.
Okay, it's not electric, right? So it's not like a mechanism?
It's not electric. But
okay, so it is a mechanism that involves water, and we hope everybody uses it. Is it like a shower?
Yes! Yes, it is!
What? That's so random!
Yeah, it's a shower
like
head!
A hairbrush and like the ear.
Yeah,
What?
it's a shower head!
A shower head, not that.
Oh dear.
What?
Yeah!
What? Here, come closer.
Okay, I'm coming. Hello, hey. Hold on, let me. But yeah, it's a fun little shower head. Shower sounds.
That was really hard one because that was really unconventional. Oh my gosh, yeah, no, this was a hard one. That was so specific. It's crazy. You were like, you know what? The first two were too easy. I gotta do a super obscure one.
I wanted a good balance, you know?
You got me good. You got me. I was really lost on that one.
Well, I thought it could be fun, you know, if you want, with the ear pick and the brush and the shower head. If you want to give like a fun little, I don't know what scenario you could build up, but I feel like if anyone could build up a fun scenario, it is you, Miss PillowDear.
Oh, you want me to like you want me to role play? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, if you want. The stage is yours. You have your tools. Whatever you want.
I suppose I could do this. I can try to create a role play scene. I can do that. Do you want me to start now?
Whatever you want.
I'd like it at 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, I'll set you up perfect. The stage is set, it's all yours. 3, 2, 1, now.
Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the very fast quick care spa salon thing. We're going to be taking care of you today, but on a limited timer. And so the first thing that we gotta do is make sure that your ears are clean. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get I'm just gonna clean that ear of yours. So that the ear is not all nasty or anything like that. So there you go. Gotta clean that ear of yours. Gotta get it all clean. Yeah, I know, such dirty ears. Don't worry, don't worry. Gotta get them clean, Brush. No more dirty, no more dirty. Okay, very good. And now I see your hair has become very tangled. No worries, pressure. Yeah, then all of those knots. No more knots. Hearing none at all. No more. Because after all of that crazy stuff that you do, adventures in the dreams and sometimes in resources. All of those knots. No more. And now, I see that you... Hold on, let me hear the smell. Smelling sound. I'm smelling you. Okay. You're stinky. I noticed you're really stinky. So I need to wash you off. Okay. I'm gonna wash you off. Yeah, all of this stink. All of it is so stink. While you were playing around in the dream world, did you like roll in the mud? Roll in the mud, huh? Yeah, roll in the mud will make you really stinky. You need to be careful. No more rolling in the mud. Well, I guess you can roll in the mud. Roll in the mud. Roll. Nice and clean. Wash fine. All of that mud off of you. No more mud. Wash. Alright, now you need to brush your hair one more time because it's all wet. And we don't want it to wet. No more wet. There you go. And now you're all ready for a lot of fun again. You go to the dream world. Okay, Bye, go into the dream.
That was so good! That was so cute!
I didn't have my whole setup, you know.
No, that was amazing! Good night.
Go to sleep.
Good night. Before we go off to our dreamland, is there anything you want for final sleepy messages now that we're all snugged up in bed?
Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, Cerenity, for inviting me to this. It means a lot that you wanted me as your first guest because I know that this is something that you worked really hard on, and this is so creative, and it means a lot to me. And not the best at talking, but and thank you too, Pillows, for coming to support me and Cerenity. And this was so cool. Thank you. And yeah, despite all everything, just please remember that I'm just a girl, and I'm just trying my best, and I don't always know what I'm doing. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. I kind of just do things and hope it works. So, thank you.
You are more than just a girl. You are a dream entity. That's so cute. You can hide behind me. You are more than just a girl. You are our dream entity who brings us all the sweetest dreams. And I can't thank you enough for being so kind and to being my first guest on the show.
My answers are okay,
Yes!
even though I forget a lot of them. My brain is very bad and pills to take care of me. I kind of forget everything all the time, but it's nice to be taken care of and have help remembering. Arigato, everyone.
It just means you're living a life where there's so many fun memories that it's hard. There's too much to store.
Yeah.
It's good.
Exactly. Too much to store. My brain too small.
And by the way, if you guys love that demonstration, that was just the quick salon version. If you want better,
Without my equipment.
without the equipment, without everything, without just barest of the bones, and that was already just such a delight. If you want even more, please check out. Please check out Pillow's channel. Please, PillowDear. All of her content, not just the ASMR, the songs, the streams, just your cozy, your comfy good morning streams. Those are so sweet. All of your streams are really sweet.
Thank you.
So please. I love you, girl. Check her out. She is a delight. She is our dear for a reason. Dearest PillowDear, thank you again so much.
I'm happy to be the first guest on Down to Rabbit Hole. And I'm excited for the future episodes.
Thank you.
I wonder who Serenity's gonna interview next.
I don't know. Gotta stay tuned to find out. But yes, thank you again, everyone, so very much. Is there
Thank you.
any last closing words you want to say?
Nemo. Nemo.
Good night. Bye-bye. Get out of my
Good night,
studio.
bye-bye.